Okay, hi guys. Gonna do a quick, just a quick walkthrough. Finished my second round of the day, so we'll just go through it here. I've hit hole one. I think it's 10 straight times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this it? So I'll quickly, if you want to see what I'm doing. I don't think there's any other reason to look at this hole. Like how many times in a row before it's consistent. So we'll go through this one last time, what I'm doing. So when I get the low wind like this, okay, I'm playing, you'll see here, 6.2 topspin. And then every other wind that's like 7.5 and higher, I'm just playing 6 topspin. The reason you need a little more here is because the ball's going to go, you want the ball up the hill a bit. When you have more wind, you don't need that push, right? Or that bring back, I should say. So see where I'm aiming. Let's go back. Okay, so this is the only wind, the real low one. You need the extra than 6. Every other time I've used 6, it's gone in. It's actually even gone in when it was this wind. So it just went a little higher up the hill. Okay, so 6. I would always go 6 and 5, but on the really low wind like this one, I might add a click of backspin. So the second, you'll see the second light square column over, where my landing area is on the right side, the very right side of that with the red ring to that rough line. Okay, and then max plus 20. It's going in every time. See, if you play the 6.2 and you have the high wind, that's when you're going to miss, because what's going to happen is it's not going to get high enough up the hill and it'll come back short. You won't get into the funnel fast enough. So that's why it's important that you get up the hill. So even when I went really deep up the hill once, it still went in. So that's the important part. You don't want to be short there. And it just finds this. So I don't think there's any other reason to look at this hole. Okay, so 1 sec. Okay, if you want to see hole 2, just the last video, it's just going in every time as long as you're not an idiot like me and hit a falcon with a Thor's hammer adjustment on it, because I'm dumb. And I hit great right the other time in this round. But it's the one from before. It's the original Leroy adjustment from the original post is what I've been going with, and it's just going in each time. So this is hole 3. I'm not going to show you the first 2 shots because I showed that in the last video as well. Rock, and then either sniper or cat or whatever. And then it gets you to this spot. So this one, see, I was closer to this bunker, actually a little too close, really. So you can see I'm in direct min. So I played this min plus 10, and then I added like 0.2. But the big thing is just the spin here. So what you want is the short ball guide. So see, that's the long ball guide, and I'm fooling around. And there it is there. So that's what you want. And now look for the sticky zone. So I'm looking for where it gets sticky, where you'll see right there. And so I found it now. So now you just have to change the spin. So I just added more left spin to get it at the hole. And you can see right there. See, I'm in the sticky zone. I'm moving the target, but the ball guide's staying in the hole. So all I did here was min plus 10, and then I played it like plus 0.2, like because I was just a bit above the min. Right, and I'm not sure the 0.1 or 2 matters. I've watched online D-back a couple times, hit it great, and it went in. It's just being in that sticky zone there, and it just comes down perfect. Right, almost like hole 1, to be honest. It's almost the same thing. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for hole 3. Okay, I'm going to show 2 shots with the APOC 7. And so this was the first one. And what I did was I tried, I believe it was 6 backspin. So see where I'm aiming is at that rough line there, over the bunker at the rough line. And you'll see here, so max left, and there's 4, 5, and just a touch under 6. Okay, and from that rough line, I'm pulling just 20 rings. So without going into overpower. So you'll see, I make sure, like with my grid line there, it's 10. And then here comes 10 more. And just make sure you get that full 10 in like that. Okay, and you'll see where this one ended up. And what I like about this is because I kept going right, so that's why I'm doing less rings, is because I really like this line. This line is going right, close to being on the green. So this chip I made, it was just a little Nirvana chip. So now I'll show you the adjustment I made on the back. Okay, so on the back nine, then what I did is I tried 5 backspin only in the same exact shot. So target to that rough line and did the 20 rings from there. And you'll see here max left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd think that this, I would have been pretty close because, there's the 10. And there's the 20. So everything looks right here. And just one less backspin, right? So you think this would be pretty close. Well, guess what? I get the super bounce, but the right angle. See the angle's right over the green, right? And then left this shot. So then I wondered what the hell happened. So I think, you know what? I should have just looked now. I think my first wind might have been smaller. So that was 11 wind, 11.1 with 5. So next time I have like 11.1, I'm going to try 5.5. So I've written that down. And then it's just a matter. So a 5.5, if that's not going to work, then I would rather take this shot and try it with less power. And that'll be the next play, or for you guys to fool around with. But there's 2 good examples. The line is right, and that's what I like. It's just a matter of the weight. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, hole 5 I'm not even going to show because I can't get it to drop. I've done all your shots. I've done shots I've seen online. I've done every shot. Hitting it perfect, can't get it to go. And even shots I've seen you guys hit. I tried the tie shot a bunch of times. I've tried Matt's shot. I've tried every shot. I can't get it to go, and the hole can lick my nuts. So hole 6. So the tee shot, I'm just doing the same as if you've seen D-Max and Fenzel's shot, you don't need to see this. I'm going max left with 4 top. Okay, and we don't even need to watch this. Max plus 10 is what I'm playing, and it gets out there to between 380 and 385. So the second shot is the sniper mid plus 15. And what I'm doing is playing it at 82% like they do. So when you hit it at 380, you start at the plus 4 mark, I believe is what I did here. And then, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Let's see if we can see the plus 4 mark. And it's for sure 1 left, and then it's just a matter of how much backspin. So it's either going to be 4 or a little bit less than 4. So good, it showed. So see, I'm at the plus 4 because I hit 380 here. Okay, so now my ball, I want to be about a square to a square and a bit in front of the hole. So I've hit this once. Now you can see I did like see that little glitch there? So that's where I want to be, in that little glitch. I'm not sure I lined up right here though, and we'll see when it comes in. I have a feeling. So I played the 81 or 82%, I guess it is. Let's see here. Yeah, 82% from the plus 4 mark, which really ends up 1-to-1 plus a little bit, I think. See, it comes in really nice, but I think I just maybe didn't line that up as good. So I sunk this on the prior video, if you want to see that, but you can see there, it's a pretty good shot, or if you see D-Mac at Fenzel's video, it's good stuff. Okay, so that's hole 6. Hole 7, I hit hole 7 with Leroy's shot with a minor adjustment because he had just missed, and then I couldn't hit it afterwards. So I've switched ships. This was my first attempt at the shot from the right. So what I did, it depends on what ball you have. So if you can use a Kingmaker. I think you need a power 3, but it doesn't matter about the spin. But what I did was try it with one of these basketballs, which was a 5-1-3 ball. So you can see what I did here is, so quarterback, and it's max minus 5, 1 top, 1 right. So I'm at the plus 1 mark, you can see. So there's 1 top, 1 right, at the plus 1, yellow to the rough line there roughly, but the most important part is you see the ball guides at the hole, is in the hole. Okay, so it might change a little bit. So max minus 5 is the adjustment here. So, and you'll see me, I kind of had to screw around to make sure I centered my bullseye there. So there we go, we got it centered. And it's a pretty money adjustment. Everything looks right here. And the other thing is to keep in mind, it's an 1159 pull. So that went in. Let's look at it again. I just want to show you the pull again because I forgot to mention that. You want that the arrow when you're pulling back to be at that 1159 position. So again, one up, one right. Okay, you could use like a 413 ball. You can use a kingmaker, whatever it is you want. I tried it with the 5-1 to see if it would make it there. I wasn't sure if that would make a difference in the adjustment. So you can see the wind arrow. I'm going to have it when I pull back. Here, see how it's pointed a little bit at 1159? Right in there, see? So just a touch of 1159. So, and that looks like a good shot, and that went in. So, and I don't need to show 8 and 9. 8 and 9, as far as I'm concerned, is grip and rip. We've all seen it. There's no reason to show them again. They've been on, we've shown all the videos for those. Unless on 8, I'm thinking about going to a shot I saw on DMAC and Fenzel's video of playing. They look like they have a pretty good APOC shot. Doesn't matter which APOC. And they explain it in their video of getting down the fairway and playing a sniper rough bump. I mean, the way that I'm playing it, I'm just smashing it on 8 down, the big curl shot, and making sure I have an Amazon in the bag and going after the pin that way. And I've been close, and I actually sank it, which I showed on the one account, with an off-roader 7, which also has the max backspin, but you need that max backspin. So a machete or an Amazon it doesn't need to be a high-level Amazon, even though I have one, or the high-level off-roader. So anyway, hopefully that helps, guys. Thanks for all your input. I'm trying to put our shots together. Anyone see something that I'm saying or doing wrong, please let me know, and we'll talk to you later.